Once upon a time, in a world where people often forgot about God's love, there was a man named Enoch who was different. Enoch was a descendant of Adam, the very first man, and from a young age, he had a profound love for God. He found joy in exploring the beauty of creation, from the twinkling stars that dotted the nighttime canvas, to the vibrant flowers that painted the fields with bursts of color. In all the wonders of the world around him, Enoch saw the hand of God. He felt a special connection to the Creator. His heart was filled with gratitude for the world God had crafted, and with each passing day, his love for God grew stronger. As Enoch matured, his dedication to God deepened. He sought God's wisdom in everything he did, walking closely with him, as if they were two friends on a journey together. Enoch's love for God only deepened as he grew older, and his faithfulness caught God's attention. One day, as Enoch was walking through the fields, he heard a voice calling out to him. It was the voice of God, resounding with warmth and authority, inviting Enoch into an even deeper relationship. God said to Enoch, "Walk with me, Enoch, walk with me, and I will teach you great and marvelous things." Can you imagine the jubilation that filled Enoch's heart? It was like the sun bursting through the clouds, like the first bloom of spring, like a river of joy overflowing its banks. Enoch's answer was immediate and enthusiastic. He said, "Yes, Lord, I will walk with you. Teach me your ways." Enoch's commitment to God took on a new depth from that day. He spent time in God's presence, learning about his love and his plans for the world. Enoch embraced this divine invitation with his whole heart. From that day forward, Enoch walked closely with God, listening to his voice and following his lead. Every day, Enoch spent time with God and shared his message of hope and redemption with others. Enoch's devotion to God was not a silent affair. It was a vibrant, living testament that echoed through his community. His actions and words painted a vivid picture of a God who loved his creation and longed for a relationship with them. Enoch's faithfulness did not go unnoticed. His steadfast dedication to God's path was like a lighthouse in a storm, guiding those lost in the tempest of life's trials and tribulations back to the safety of God's love. He became a beacon of light in a world shrouded in darkness, a tangible representation of God's grace and mercy. His unwavering commitment to walk with God inspired those around him, and his influence began to ripple outwards, affecting the lives of many. People who had once forgotten about God's love started to remember. They began to see the beauty in creation, the love in their fellow man, and the hope in God's promises, just as Enoch did. His life became a living sermon, a testament to the transformative power of a close relationship with God. His influence was far-reaching, leading many back to God. His life was a testament to the power of faith, showing that a close relationship with God could lead to a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Enoch's life became an example to others, showing the way to God's love and grace. As the years passed, Enoch continued to walk with God, growing closer to him with each step. His relationship with God was so profound that it captured the heart of the divine, a testament to Enoch's unwavering faith and devotion. Then, in an unprecedented turn of events, something remarkable happened. In a world where mortality was the inevitable end for every living being, Enoch was the exception. He was taken up to heaven without experiencing the bitter taste of death. This was no ordinary event. It was a divine intervention, an act of God's grace and love. Enoch's life of faithfulness had so pleased God that he decided to bring Enoch home, to be with him in the heavenly abode. Imagine that. Being in such a close relationship with God that you bypass the ordinary laws of life and death. It was a clear demonstration of the extraordinary rewards of walking closely with God, of seeking his guidance and following his lead. But even though Enoch was no longer present on earth, his legacy remained. His life story, a beacon of faith and devotion, continued to inspire generations. It is a timeless reminder of the power of faith and the incredible bond that can exist between God and man. Enoch's earthly journey had come to an end, but his legacy of faith and devotion would live on forever, teaching us the importance of walking closely with God.